ticking. With that cringy. Timer's ticking. We made that back like 3 years ago. Guys, timer's ticking. What's going on, guys? Happy Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday, my guys. Hope everyone's doing good. I hope we can play this song today, you know? But we're gonna keep it in case we make a higher high. I think we should not play that song unless Bitcoin makes a higher high from now on. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it very unique and not do anything crazy. YJT, what's going on, guys? But let's Bitcoin just consolidating here at 34,400. Are we building a base to sort of continue higher, as George would say? We're building a solid base for Bitcoin to try to make its move and actually push up higher. You look at you look at this 1 hour time frame, guys. I mean, the TWAP, we keep talking about the TWAP, and the TWAP is there, right? I mean, every single little dip that gets bought up, we're just making higher lows in the short-term time frames again. You know what I mean? Like, has anyone else noticed this? Like, we come back up to 35,000, we pull back, but we make a higher low, we make a higher low, we make a higher low. Every time we pull back from 35K, we actually making a higher low. So ultimately, you know, once again, like, are we going to get a pullback soon? I mean, we've been saying that for quite a while, but we're just kind of making higher lows in the short-term time frames, right? And it looks like it wants to spike up again at some point here over the next couple of days. It might not be today, but crazy shit, man. I mean, the twappage just keeps coming in. It's absolutely crazy. Crypto Chris, what's going on? He said El Capo capitulated. Let's take it easy on El Capo, okay? El Capo, you know, let's take it easy on my guy, okay? He's had a rough bear market. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your mom is moist. Shout out to your mom. She's moist today. She's very, very moist. XRP getting a move up, which is fantastic for the XRP army. About time, man. Anyways, daily time frame and the weekly time frame, man. We said this, like, it's hard to be bearish. It's hard to be bearish, and once again, there's only so much you can say when the candles are up, right? I mean, we can come up and look at new shit, but I mean, if you break back into an old range, we target the range highs. Once again, that probably doesn't happen until after the halving, but I mean, we're back in that old 2020 to 2021 range. And you know, if you guys know the old saying, deviation, bro. Well, you know what that means, my fellas.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Right. I gotta be looking at some of these retracement levels, right? And I know everyone's calling for like 36K now and 38K. I gotta be looking for, you know, 0.5 fib, 38K, or the 618 fib, up closer to 48K, which I know sounds pretty high, but considering that we're back in the old range, I would not be surprised if this just keeps twapping up and doesn't give the bears an entry that they want, you know? Let's see. YJT, what's going on? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. 11 o'clock. We started a little early today. I got the 11 o'clock time off the bucket list, my friends. Anyways, guys, in a little bit, I'm going to be giving away some memberships. All right, so I'm going to start the trade. All right, we got to get everyone green. Remember we said when the bull run starts, we got to get everyone in the chat green. All right, so I'm going to be doing some membership giveaways coming up in a little bit here. So let's get the train rolling, and maybe we'll go back to maybe like one member stream a week. Not every day. That's too much. That's too much. But maybe one a week we'll do a membership stream, and we'll have some fun, and maybe we'll just hang out, and maybe we'll do like a Saturday, you know, where we hang out and we just have some drinks and we shoot the shit on Saturdays or something. I don't know, man. But let's do this shit, baby. Ping, what's going on, bro? Two Prats. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. We will get the whole chat green. That's what we said. We're going to do it, even if I have to do it myself. Even if I have to do 5 a day myself, we will get the whole chat green. Anyways, 34,478. Bitcoin is trying to move up again. Can we get...
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Today? That would be fantastic. But man, I mean, guys, look at the daily RSI. This shit's at a 90. And I wanted to go back and look at, because right now it's going to be saying, oh, we're overbought. Which, yes, we're overbought. We're overbought like a ridiculously amount. But I wanted to go back and look at times where Bitcoin was this overbought and see if that was actually the top, right, on the daily. So I went back and I looked. And I went back, the last time we were this overbought, where the daily was above 88 on the RSI, that was back in January 13th, right? You guys can see it right here. See right here? January 13th. That wasn't the top, my fellas. We actually ended up pushing still from that point, right, to the point where we hit that level. We still actually ended up ultimately, I mean, until we got like a bigger pullback, still pumping up 22% more from that fact, right? So I think the biggest trap sometimes is falling into the RSI is overbought hype. Because, I mean, we can go back and look at some other times, but look at this shit. Let's find another time. We have to go all the way back to 2021 to find another time that we were this overbought, right? Let's go look at these times we actually weren't even that overbought. We were overbought right here, right? January, we love to be overbought in January, I noticed. But January 21st, we actually still, from that point, pushed up another 27%, right? So don't fall into the we're overbought, we have to go down, thing, because that's not necessarily true. We can, like you said, like we can still push up 20% or more when we're over that, when we're that bought, right? Look at that here, July 21st. We actually didn't get to above 88. Sorry, we didn't get back above 88. We did here in May 19th. We still pushed higher. We did over here, April 2nd. We still pushed higher, right? So you can see all the times, right? Above 88% or 88 on the RSI, we still ended up pushing higher. So just keep that in mind, because I know everyone's going to say, but we're at a 90 on the RSI, bro. Which, that's cool. I mean, I get it, man. But that doesn't mean the top is it. Your mom said we're in a huge bull trap. You know what? The only bull trap there is, your mom, is the XRP and XRPers going in that vag. All right? It's too moist in that vag. You know? The XRPers, you're getting them too horny. That's the only bull trap there is, my friend. You know? That's the only bull trap that there is, my friend. So, I mean, I wanted to go look at, like, so we just saw Bitcoin, likes to go up, like, when it gets to this RSI level, it likes to go up, like, another 20%, right? So, I'm curious to see if we took another just 20, let's just do 20%, just for fun, right? Not necessarily think that's going to happen, but that would put Bitcoin about 41,000, 42,000, somewhere in that range, which I think that's the 0.5 fib is 42,000. So I love it. I don't think that's terribly out of the realm of possibility, and it is what it is. MBO said just made 1,000 in future XRP in one day. Nice, man. I'm proud for you, brother.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
I'm proud of you, man. Yo, shout out to Travis Johnson. Good to see you, my friend. Dave Digital, 48K. I love it, my man. I love it. Let's freaking go. I love to see it, my friend. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, man, like I said, the sideliners will crap their pants, and the ETF news was a big wake-up call to a lot of people, and surely that wick that we saw, like we said, we talked about yesterday, but that wick that we saw from the ETF news looks so small now, right? Remember when we were scared about this wick right here on the fake ETF news? Remember when we were scared about that? Like it was a rejection, like that was the right shoulder of the giant Head and Shoulders. You can't even see that shit anymore. It's not even on the screen. It's not even on the damn screen. So yeah, things are looking good, and actually for me, I think we're actually going to get a push up to like 38K. That's this next little order block right here, like 38K is where I'm looking, and maybe that sets us up for like a little bearish div. I think we push up, right? And we make some like type of bearish divergence. Then maybe we get a little pullback or something. But 38K, I think, is the level that we probably settle up at, right? I don't think that this local top is in just yet, my fellas. But Expert Trader Data Dash is bearish. Is he? I don't know if he is. We got to watch this new video. You know what I mean? We got to watch this new video. Oh man, you gotta love coffee, guys. You gotta love the coffee, man. It's absolutely beautiful, and coffee is just a wonderful thing, you know. Let's see. Jordan, are you hearing any rumblings from grandma to buy Bitcoin? No family talking about crypto yet. No family talking about crypto yet, guys. Right? None of this.
Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin?
Right? So the biggest sell signals that we can have, what are they, guys? Family asking about crypto, right? Is the biggest sell signal that we can have. And the other one is meme coins pumping, right? We don't really see meme coins outpacing the rest of the market just yet. Broadly, right? I know Pepe's up a little bit, but not like this like giant meme coin season, you know. Family hasn't asked about crypto yet, and no meme coin season yet. So we don't got either of those two. If I start seeing meme coin season, the top is in. If grandma starts asking about Bitcoin, top is in. Right? Until those two things happen, they were good. They were good. Grandma's asking about Biddy. There's no way your grandma's asking about Biddy yet.
Jordan, how do I buy some
There's no
Bitcoin?
way. There's no way, man. Data Dash is still short. Oh, yeah? Oh, by the way, guys, look at this Ethereum short right here. This guy, 21,400,000 size of his Ethereum short. Look at this shit. 21,400,000 Ethereum short. Yo, shout out to Mr. Mario.
Strap up. We're going to the
Coming up with Super
moon.
Chat. He said, what's in everyone's bag during this pump action? Yeah, everyone, let me know. What's your top coin in your bag? Put it in the chat, right? Put it in the chat. What is your top coin? Whether it's Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Cardano, some shit coin, and number 600. Let me know. What's the number one coin in your bag? Yo, shout out to Mr. Mario, though. Shout out to Mr. Mario. What was I saying before? What was I saying, man? I was saying some shit. I was saying something. I don't know what I was saying, man. We got Mina. We got VeChain. We got Mina. We got Thanksgiving is looking better and better by the minute. That's so true, man. It's so much better when Thanksgiving is bullish. You know, it's so much better, man, because there's nothing worse, especially since I stream crypto. I mean, there's nothing worse than be like, man, how's crypto doing, man? There's nothing worse. There's nothing better than when it's pumping and you're just like, how's your stocks doing? How's all your stocks down 50% doing? You know, there's nothing better. You know, not that I wish that on anyone, but, you know, listen, if I have to take the blunt during the bear market, I am being not humble during the bull market. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. Bitcoin followed by SHIB. I love it, Joe. Bass said weed and sandwiches. Nice. Plumbus said BTC, Mina. A lot of Minas, man. A lot of people FOMO into Mina. It seems like a lot of people FOMO into Mina. That's what it seems like. CVC. Family on Thanksgiving will probably start saying it's down. They have no idea. Well, they're not paying attention just yet. I told you guys this. The general public doesn't even know about the ETF yet, right? It's only, we think that this is just like known knowledge that a Bitcoin ETF is coming. We know that, right? But do you really think that your neighbor right next door who smokes weed all day, sits on the couch and watches Looney Tunes know anything about the Bitcoin ETF? Hell no. Do you think the plumber down the street who's fixing a toilet right now knows anything about the Bitcoin
What's
ETF?
in everyone's bag
Hell
during this
no.
pump action? Party
They won't
face.
know until, once again, when do the noobs figure out crypto is going up? When Bitcoin gets close to all-time highs. That's when you get all the headlines. That's when you get celebrities talking about it, right? That's when they figure it out. They're like, holy shit, a Bitcoin ETF, and they won't know till it actually happens. By that point, we want to be bags packed, have everything set up, ready to rock and roll. So then when they buy the news, right, what do? What does smart money typically do? We sell the news, right? So, yeah, that's what we want to do. Franco, what's up, bro? Tesla, Looney Tunes is fire. Let's go, man. My friends who don't own BTC don't even know about the ETF. Yeah, they have no idea, man. The normies have no idea. It's only us that know. John said wrong. You're smoking. I know some of you guys. I know some of you guys smoke all day, right? I know you guys. But some of you guys are productive doing that. Most people, 90% of people, ain't productive doing that. Let's see. Now everyone who smokes weed all day is getting offended. Guys, it's nothing against that. You know, I understand you guys can be productive. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Let's check out some other stuff. So, stock market. I always heard the stock market was gonna collapse this week. We are getting the bounce off the bull market support band on the S&P. So, that should at least, you know, not necessarily. Bitcoin doesn't give a shit. It's the honey badger right now, right? The Bitcoin is the honey badger. It's doing whatever it wants to do. When it gets in this mood, and we've talked about this for the last few weeks, it doesn't give a shit about the dollar. It doesn't give a shit about the S&P. It doesn't give a shit about gold. It doesn't give a shit about your mom, right? It doesn't give a shit about anything. But, you know, we do want to see stocks move up, right? So we are getting not the bull market support band, the 50 moving average, which is even more important in my opinion. So right there, that's support, right? Bunch of major tops coming at this level. I'm expecting a bounce this week, and that's I made it clear this week. I'm expecting a bounce on stocks, and we're seeing that. Dollar is moving up, right? So the dollar is moving up. So we got to watch this ultimately to see what happens here. It did dump below, but now it's bouncing back up. We'll see. Too early to tell still, but dollar's still just holding on top of support. So we'll see what the dollar does. And then as far as some alts, we have some alts absolutely ripping. INJ continues to moon.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Let's freaking go. INJ continues to freaking moon. We got FET, which we talked about yesterday, up close to 10% today. FET, beautiful, nice little move right off support, breaking trend. We got PYR continues to moon, but I mean, really, it's not about the individual altcoins. Take a look at this, right? So we talked about this total 3 chart. We're still in this descending triangle, but look where we're at. This is the true test right here, I think, for alts, right? It's been a nice move the last 2 weeks for alts, but this is where it's truly tested, because we've seen moves like this, right? We saw a move here, we saw a move here, we saw a move here. Now this is the 4th good move for alts. But here we are, you know, right back at that resistance point where, you know, it starts to get interesting, right? You start saying, can the alts push up higher, or is this like the local top for altcoins? We'll see. We have no clue, right? I don't know. You don't know. All we can do is react to what happens here. So, man, important for alts. But, man, I mean, if, you know, you could look at this either way. And I know there's a lot of euphoria right now, especially for the altcoin market, because it's been so long since they moved up. Just, you know, as always, we want to be buying alts at support, right? We want to be basically buying when they're going down, while Bitcoin's going up, right? So while Bitcoin's going up, we want to buy pullbacks, not just blindly buying. But now here we are. We're at a resistance level. So we'll see if this breaks. But ultimately, we're at a pretty big level right there. Excuse me. Let's see. BTC going to 0 now? Maybe, man. Is this another local top call? I haven't heard that a million times in the last few days. CFX up 38%. Yeah, I saw that, man. CFX, it deserves its own pump song, man. 38%. On CFX. Crazy. %on CFX. We're at the bull market support band, though. It's hard to get excited when we're right at resistance, right? So, nice move, 38%, right? But it comes right to, and this is why you got to use this, man. Look where the pump stalls out. Right there, man. Right there. So, we'll see for the CFX bulls if we can break higher there, but we are right at a theoretical resistance for CFX, literally to the T. Look where it is. You can't make this shit up. Look at this. Oh my God, right there, right? So we'll see what happens there. But once again, like these pumps get you excited, but is it just a retracement to the mean, right? After a slow bleeding retracement to the mean, that's the question, right? We don't know yet. We don't know yet, but we'll see. I want to hold FET. Keep shorting, bubbles. Keep shorting, bubbles. It's the BTC show. Yeah, I mean dominance. Once again, I mean 54% Bitcoin dominance now. You know that this is going to 57 to 60%, and that's when like, so you're seeing individual altcoins go up right now, but that's when the I think the broader altcoin market looks better, right? Where you know you get the moves on all of them, not just okay Chainlink today, CFX today, INJ today, right? This one today. That's when you get the really good move we're looking for. Not quite there yet, but you know, 54% to 57 to 60 isn't that far at this point. We're almost there though. Where's the clams in the chat? I don't know where the clams in the chat is. I don't know, man. It's still quiet in the chat for some reason. I don't know. Guys, let's smack up that like button. Let's get that like button up today. We're 434,000 BTC. Let's get it, man. Cowan was right. Got to give him credit. Yeah, on the Bitcoin dominance. Listen, we're all right on some stuff. And we're all wrong on some stuff. You know, it is what it is. Cowan is stoked. I mean, he also said he's 90% in cash. You know what I mean? So like, you can be right about Bitcoin dominance going up, but if you're not in Bitcoin, does it really matter? Not really. You know. I just want to see BTC fired up. True, man. My options on the mining companies are doing amazing. Yeah, nice, man. The mining companies. I never was a big fan of buying the crypto stocks, but Coinbase. I think if I was to buy a crypto stock, it would be Coinbase, especially with all these ETFs potentially using Coinbase. You know. Sato is short. Let's freaking go. Let's go, man. Don't let Jordan fool you. He hates clams. I hate clams, man. I hate clams. Sato is short. What's his lick, man? What's Sato's lick? Let me know. What's his lick? I'm going to assume he goes high leverage, so I'm going to assume it's probably like 34. It's probably like 34,400 is my guess. That's Sato's lick, man. PTSD from crypto winter. A lot of PTSD, my man. There's a lot of PTSD. When 12-hour stream? It's coming soon, man. No one else does a 12-hour. Why? You guys hold me to such high standards, I swear. I've noticed this. You guys hold me to such high standards. You know, no one else offers to do a 12-hour stream. You know, or stream 2 times a day back in the day during the bear market. You guys hold me to such a high standard, man. Hold on. I'm gonna go give away some memberships. Hold on a second. Let me go get my card. Hold up. Let's do this, man. All right. No, we'll do a... I don't know, man. A 12-hour stream just sounds... Even though Bitcoin is moving right now, a 12-hour stream just sounds kind of brutal, man. It doesn't sound fun. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that time yet. Or, like, I would be excited to do a 12-hour stream. It's too early for that. You know? I would only want to do that if basically if like altcoins were moving like 30% in a day, like all of them, you know. Other than that, you run out of stuff to talk about in like an hour. Even right now, you run out of stuff to talk about in an hour. All right, let's do this. Boom. Oh my God. Okay, let's do this today. Here we go. Bitcoin 33,829 by the way, guys. Let's do this. Okay. Boom. There we go, baby. All right, we're doing 5. We'll do 5 again tomorrow. We'll do 5 again tomorrow. All right, here we go. Let's see who won. Big Don won. I love when Big Don always wins. Proud Gunner always wins. YJT always wins. Your mom always wins. You know, what do you know? You know, I used to think that YouTube didn't respect what they said. They said to win the membership, you have to be active in the chat. And back in the day, people used to win and they weren't ever active in the chat. But, you know, now I think it makes sense. Your mom's always in the chat. Proud Gunners are in the chat. YJT, Big Don. You guys are always in the chat. Respect to YouTube for actually coming through, man. Because that was completely unnecessary lately, man. Shout out to Joey. Can we see Ada? Yeah, we can see Ada. Ada hasn't really been moving just yet. It's been lagging a little bit, man. Let's see. You're getting some pullbacks on some stuff right now. Chainlink down 5%. Let's see. Chainlink down 5%. So if you're looking for some Chainlink action, there ain't no excuses that you ain't getting no pullback. Let's see. What was I looking at? What was I trying to find Ada, man? Cardano. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, it's just holding the bottom of the range. I mean, nothing crazy. It's just holding the bottom of the range. I think when we look at this, it's actually Cardano's like the same as the total 3 chart. It's the same as the total 3 chart, man. You're just making lower highs, right? Lower high, lower high, lower high. And actually, if we were to just do a meme trend line, we didn't hit the meme trend line yet. We didn't hit the meme trend line yet. There we go. We didn't hit the meme trend line yet. You probably go a little bit higher. Slightly higher on ADA probably to tap this trend line, you know. But I mean, just like nice little consolidation at the lows, right? And actually, if you look at the weekly or the 3-day, all right, so you got lower lows and you got higher lows. So the problem with these divergences, you don't know how long they're going to take to play out. But once you see like a breakthrough, this is a pretty strong signal, right? So higher lows, lower lows, and lower lows. Actually, it's not on the weekly, but it's more so the 3-day. More so the 3-day. Let's see. But yeah, man, just consolidate at the lows. It's stalling, you know. But typically, what happens is a lot of people will basically shout out the crypto shot, continuing the train. We're making everyone green, fellas. That is what we are going to do. Anyways, Bitcoin just spiked that little local low, so we'll see what happens there. But nice, man. What everyone's probably going to do is everyone's going to be FOMOing into the best gainers, right? And we said this before. Like the thing about crypto is there's always another altcoin, right? You don't need to be buying Conflux on a 40% pump, right? You don't need to. And yes, I like to talk about the ones that we had some good plays on, like INJ. But you don't need to be chasing these moves, right? Like you don't need to be chasing this INJ move. You don't need to be chasing Link. I mean, Link just had a nice pullback. If you're looking to add Link, you know, it is what it is. You don't need to be chasing these ones that have already gone out, right? You can find ones that haven't even gone up yet, right? Like Cardano barely even has gone up from the lows. You can find like, I don't know. What's another one? What's another one that hasn't moved yet, guys? Maybe Near? Let's see. AVAX? I know AVAX. Everyone's getting so frustrated with AVAX, man. It's like, come on, AVAX. you had this nice pump up, and then you just resold off, and now you're kind of right below these lows. Everyone's frustrated. AVAX. Doge had a nice move up yesterday, but Doge is kind of just chilling at the lows too. Yeah, you could still find plenty of them that are still chilling at the lows. Are you saying I shouldn't let INJ chase me? You could. You could, man. It's over, guys. It's over. Oh! It is literally over. Hold on. Let me play fingers on my spine. Once again, bears. I will say this, my friends. I will say this, my friends. Okay? All the bears are going to say it's over. I will tell you this. Okay? You cannot say that you didn't have an opportunity for a dip. Bitcoin's given you a million opportunities to get in on this move. Okay? Every single time there's a red candle, it's like, oh my God, it's over. I'm shorting. Right? You cannot say you did not have an opportunity to get in on this move. There's been plenty of opportunities. Okay? But right now, we're going to mark the low with fingers. We're going to mark the low with some fingers. It's over! It's over! Beta 7-month breakout. I dare you. Yeah, Dot's another good one, pal. Dot's another good one that's still at the lows. Yo, shout out to Crypto Shock, though. You're a stud, man. You're a stud. So we got 10 new green people in the chat today. I love to see it, man. If we get 10 a day, everyone's going to be green in the chat. I'm telling you. I will contribute to 5 per day. Everyone will be green. Oh, it's over. Bull trapping coming. Oh my God. You know, right when it's over, things start to pop up. That's when it just gets bought back up, and then we just retrace the whole move. Oh, Lord. SEC made BlackRock remove the IBTC ticker. Yeah, for now. For now. It's going to bounce for alts and crab for BTC. I'm cool with that, man. I'll take Bitcoin kind of just consolidating a little bit, right? If it's going to get some of the altcoins move for peeps, that would be fantastic, man. I'd love that. Let Bitcoin cool down for a little bit. Let some of these alts catch up just a little bit. And then we get some more liquidity to move Bitcoin higher eventually, right? The 33,400, anyone get the long? No, everyone was just saying it's over. You know what I mean? You know, as soon as you get a 15-minute red candle, it's over, right? I mean, guys, you can't say you didn't have an opportunity. Like, I mean, there's been so many of these like quick little red candles that you can hop in on, you know? But hey, you know, we gotta fade Larry Fink, and Larry Fink is not gonna care that you stink. Okay? He's not gonna care that you stink. ETH big move coming. Oh yeah, ETH is gonna liquidate this guy. ETH is gonna liquidate this guy. See his lick? 1926. This guy's liquidation is gone. He's got a $21 million position. The whales will go and take that money. They will. He's already down. He's down $2 million on this position right here. You know what I mean? Like, the whales are gonna come and take that money right there. You know, they're gonna come and take that money. 1926. It's inevitable. It's inevitable, man. It's inevitable. What I'll say about ETH, you know, and we talked about this actually a couple weeks ago. ETH BTC, the pair, finds a bottom and always finds a bottom in Q4. Always, almost every single Q4, it finds a low. Right? 2015, 2016, what is it? 2018, 2019. We can even go back to like here, back in 2021, right? especially the 2 years prior to the halving in every cycle, ETH likes to find a low against Bitcoin in Q4. So we basically have 2 months. And I said this, I think ETH BTC will find a low in Q4, and then they'll actually start moving up in January next year, right? So, you know, for all the people that, I mean, right now it's fun to hate on ETH, but I think when everyone starts hating on ETH BTC, that's time to start getting into ETH, right? So I think over the next 2 months, it's going to be the time to start accumulating ETH if you haven't already. As everyone kind of piles into the Bitcoin trade, that's when you want to start piling into ETH. And I think you're going to start seeing that now. I think as Bitcoin, you know, continues to trend higher, you're going to see people flooding into the Bitcoin, which is fine. I still agree that Bitcoin's probably the best play at the moment. But that's when you want to start heading into ETH, is when everyone starts getting crowded on the Bitcoin trade, right? So I think we got another, you know, within this next quarter is when ETH BTC finds a low. It just depends on when it's going to be, you know, but good stuff. And maybe that's where we go take that guy's lick. Let's see. Gareth Soloway short in BTC. He's always short in BTC, man. You know, he always is. Let's see who's out in here. Some profit taking, but peeps will be holding for new high. Yeah, there's going to be profit taking. You know. Let's see. BCH is very profitable too on swings. Bitcoin Cash is just like the beta play to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's moving hard, Bitcoin Cash tends to move a little bit harder. He's a short-term trader though. I think sometimes with the short-term traders though, is people take like their long-term opinions way too seriously, right? Like there's a lot of short-term traders in this space that everyone like just thinks have a crystal ball. And they most of the time what I notice is a lot of the short-term traders are usually bearish most of the time, and they take their long-term calls way too seriously. You know, like 8K calls, 6K calls. You guys know all the short-term traders, right? They make these crazy predictions on the high-term time frames, but the high-term time frames for Bitcoin don't act the same way as like a 1 hour time frame. It's completely different, right? So I think that's sometimes like the difference between a short-term trader and playing the cycles. Those are two completely different things, you know. Love to see a fall to 15K and such. Many people would love a 15K fall now, especially right now, you know. Watch for more bad news to drop for BlackRock and others to take your BTC. Could be, man. I mean, this would be a perfect time for some bad news to come out, wouldn't it? You know, Bitcoin breaks out of the range, you get some bad news, it pushes you back into the range, and we just, you know, kind of waddle around. But my opinion, you know, once again, we're going to see it's, you know, down here, I thought this was going to be a slow grind up. So I'm actually shocked to move up this fast. And I still think it's going to be a slow grind up. I know we've got an explosive move since like here, right? And like I said, I am shocked that we moved up this fast. It's pretty crazy actually, when you think about it. But I think it's going to be more of a slow grind. So any type of pullbacks, man. I mean, a pullback is a pullback, and I think you know, we're so used to sideways action that we think every pullback is going to bring you back to the bottom of the range. When, you know, really since 25K, the pullbacks have been for accumulating, right? And once again, it's red. If you've been, and I always like to say this, man, if you've been bullish the last couple of days on the move up, as Bitcoin's been at 34, 35, you should be even more bullish when Bitcoin gets to 33 and 32. You know what I mean? Like that, you should be even more bullish. If you're bullish now, you should be even more bullish on a pullback, you know? So once again, I think pullbacks are for buying here. Pullbacks are for buying, and that's what we're going to do, right? Pullbacks are for buying, man. But we like to get super, euphoric on the big moves up, and then we start getting a few red candles and it's over, right? It is what it is. Darth Vader entered the chat. He did enter the chat, huh? What does the quant chart say? I don't got a quant chart, man. I don't have any quant chart. Do I look like I have a quant chart? I'm wearing a backwards hat and a hoodie. Do I look like I have a quant chart? I don't. Let's see. What's going on, Squirt? Good to see you, man. Good to see you in the chat. Chat's quiet today, man. I don't understand why the chat's quiet today. I don't understand. If you were bullish yesterday, you should be even more bullish now at lower prices. You know what I mean? What's going on, fellas? What's going on, my friends? Let's get this, man. It's Taco Tuesday. We got some good stuff coming in. Fantastic stuff. Really good stuff. We're out of a 7-month range. This is fantastic, my friends. We got some price action for once, not just for Bitcoin, but for the altcoin market, right? Let's go look at Chainlink, because I know a lot of people are looking to add Chainlink. If you FOMO'd at $11, that's your own fault. Don't FOMO into altcoins, guys. I'll say this again. Do not FOMO into altcoins. Like, if you're going to FOMO, you're better off FOMO in Bitcoin. Do not FOMO into altcoins. If you bought Link at $11 and now you're pissed, that's your own fault. Wait for pullbacks. There are always going to be pullbacks. Let's go look at the 3-day chart on Chainlink. Let's go to the daily. Let's go take a look at Link the Slink. So, Link the Slink. Let's see, man. Are we looking to add? If you missed the Link the Slink move, now here's the thing. If you missed the Link the Slink move, which is fine, right? Where could you add, or where could you enter Link, right? If you missed the move, right? Because I know you want to buy on the move up, right? So everyone wants to buy right here, okay? Everyone and their mother wants to buy Link at $11, but then when it gets a pullback to $9, you know what I mean? It's which is basically you're retesting the previous highs after we're talking about a 1.5-year breakout, right? This is compression at its finest. And then when it gets to 9, no one wants anything to do with it, right? So I think if you're looking to get in on Link and you missed the boat, I think you could probably scoop some up back down to 950, right? Maybe put a stop loss below. If it breaks back into the range, I can get out, right? But once again, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, my man. Link sucks by algo. Bass said, finna burrito these nuts. You making a burrito, man? I'm bullish on a burrito. I'm kind of craving Chinese food today. I am absolutely craving Chinese food all day today. So bad. Let's see. YJT said it's your FOMO and now it's your fault, period. Exactly, man. I mean, listen, there was plenty of opportunities. Let's see. We've always said this, man. If Bitcoin's moving up, altcoins are going to move up too. If Bitcoin pulls back, they're going to get slaughtered. We know this. Let's like, this is not rocket science, you know? 912 for Link. Yeah, man. Listen, like, you look like you eat hot dogs sideways. Thank you, false flags. I don't even know what that means, man, but sounds like you missed the move, man. That's all that comment tells me. You know what I mean? Like, some people crack me up. It's like they love to throw insults. All insults tell me is you missed the move, and now you just want to make fun of my face. I mean, it's cool, man. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is. Sound Money, what's up, bro? Time for some garlic naan and butter chicken. Nice, man. Garlic naan and butter chicken sounds absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. No FOMO. I've had my bag, just got a little extra cash and put it in. Tell me I won't profit on it. You probably will probably go to bed. You're the homie, bro. Bear tears are the sweetest. This is the best time. This is the best time. I love this time when you get a massive move up and then you see a small little pullback and it's like, I caught the top. But it's like, bro, you probably shorted 10 times on the way up and lost all those trades. And now we hit one and we're a god. You know, these are the best times in the world. You know, I love these, man. Maybe a little samosa. Oh, man. Hello? Horse guy? What's wrong with sideways hot dogs? What kind of insult is that? Your face looks like you eat hot dogs sideways. What the frick does that even mean? If anyone's face... No, I'm not going to say that. We're going to be nice today. Let's see. Did you sell 35K? I did not, my friend, Crypto. Crypto Al. I told you, I am not selling my spot Bitcoin. I don't care where Bitcoin goes. I am not selling my spot Bitcoin. I'm not trying to time this market. You can... I think timing the market with altcoins is very important because they move very, very fast. Bitcoin... Don't try to outsmart the markets. A lot of people who tried to outsmart the market the last couple weeks, they sold their Bitcoin at 26, 27, 28, and now they are begging for Bitcoin to go back to those prices. I am not selling my spot Bitcoin before the halving. You can try to be a hero. I ain't trying to be a hero, bro. If this pulls back, that's fine because I'm in this for the next 2 years, not for right now. You know? I'm not going to try to be a hero. We sell at 35, it goes to 38. Okay, have fun buying higher. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is. Tony said, Jared, I came here to tell me how great of a trader you are. Bro, let me tell you this, okay? You don't need to be no good trader in this market. You don't. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of the great traders, they ain't actually great traders. They actually get great traders, man. Right? How you make the most money in crypto is not by trading. That is the fake way that people tell you how to make money in crypto is by trading. Don't listen to those people. How you make money in crypto is buying low and selling high. Don't be listening to these guru traders, man. I'm telling you, man. You don't need to use leverage to make money in this market. If anything, leverage is going to get you wrecked. If anything. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Obviously, I know that the 10% of traders out there who make money are going to go, that's not true. You can. I ain't talking to the 10% of you guys that are studs. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Ugh. Shout out to Ski. Good to see you, bro. Jordan, how much BTC you think is enough to get $1 million this bull run? To get $1 million? No, I have no clue, man. I don't know. I don't know if Bitcoin's gonna go to 60K or $1 million. I have no clue. No one does. You know, all we could do is DCA out on the way up. Don't wait for a specific price. Because if I tell you I think Bitcoin's going to 100K, you're gonna wait for 100K. What if it goes to 90? You know, DCA out on the way up. Don't wait for one price. You know? Let's see. Hey, sweet. Jordan, you told us Franco thinks 10 BTC. Hell yeah, man, 10 BTC. Dion said, Jordan, you told us that BTC will pump and dump into the halving. They're front running it. That was sort of the original plan. I think what really changed my mind when Bitcoin was consolidating down here, we said this, like, it was the fact that we started to make these higher lows. I think it was right around here. I said Bitcoin's looking very constructive. Right around like 26.5. I was like, Bitcoin's making higher lows. It's holding this 26.5 level. It's looking very constructive. And then as soon as we have that ETF news and the fake pump and dump, I sense this eerie feeling in the market where it was like, so many people are off sides right now. So many people are all in cash, don't own any Bitcoin, and they're completely off sides on this market right now, right? They just shit their pants on that fake news, right? And I felt this, and it made so much sense because I think before people didn't realize the magnitude of what that would be. And I think now that happened, now we're pricing it in, right? And we're going to continue to price in. Honestly, like, I think we're going to continue to price in the ETF, but I also think that woke up people to not only the ETF, but the halving only being 5 months away, right? And I think when you put those two things together, you know, I think we're going to continue to price this shit in, man. And it is what it is. I mean, everyone's going to have their own opinions, and I mean, that's fine. And everyone's opinion matters. But, you know, let's say this. First of all, breaking out a 7-month range. Take a look at this. BBWP. We haven't looked at this in a while. Look at the weekly BBWP, fellas. You're finally getting out of that major low, which means volatility compression was at its all-time low for Bitcoin. Okay, and we haven't looked at this in a while because I was kind of waiting for it to start pointing up. We actually have this starting to point up now. Okay, that means that volatility compression, this ain't gonna be a small move. This is gonna be a massive move, right? And we've already seen it the last 2 weeks, but I don't think this is over. I think volatility is going to continue to absolutely moon for Bitcoin over the next couple months. Look at the monthly. Look at the monthly, right? The last 2 times precedented the 2 biggest moves for Bitcoin that we've had in the last couple of years. The last monthly cross we had on this was right before the Luna crash. What did Bitcoin do? Bitcoin dumped 67%. On that monthly BBWP cross. Look at July 2020. That was the last time you had this. Monthly crossed. What did we see? Bitcoin went on to have a 655% move up. Look at the monthly right now. We just got the cross on this. See this? We just got the cross on this last month. Right? So if you think this is going to be some small move, based off history, this ain't going to be a small move. This is going to be a very, very large move. And that's just the last 2 times. We can go look at some other times. There's May 2019, which is a big move. There's November 2018, which is a big move. We can look at some other times too. But I think when you look at the volatility compression, getting back into the old 2021 range, where this is just a deviation of the low, and now you're coming back up, I think ultimately, like, this is going to be a big move. And, you know, we can fade it, or we can just say, listen, we can keep this simple. Halving's 5 months away. Why am I going to sell my spot BTC? I can just sit comfy. I don't have to time every single move and try to act like I'm a pro trader and just sit comfy in Bitcoin, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Nice hash said, Savvy wants 7K, bro. Savvy wants 7K. Yes, he does. Shout out to YJT. Jordan's got the swishy pants on. No, it's not me with the swishy pants. That's not me with the swishy pants. I know what swishy pants you're talking about, but I don't have the swishy pants on. Let's see Bitcoin. Wayne, shout out to Wayne. Scotty said Ben just announced he is getting divorced and still with his side piece. Bear market low. Did he actually say that today? I haven't watched his. I can't deal with that drama anymore. It's just annoying at this point. But you know, that's cool. That's cool, man. Good for him. Good for him. You know, it is what it is. Savvy is nuts. He's a little kooky, but you know, he had some good calls in 2020 in 2022. He had some good calls in 2022. Is it worth to buy Bone? I don't know. I don't know. He really did say that? Holy shit. You know what? I think the top is not in yet until people care more about the crypto charts than the crypto drama. As long as people care more about the crypto drama than the charts, we still going up. I think, dude, it kind of makes sense now. I mean, obviously this is hindsight is 2020, but all this crypto drama, like crypto YouTuber drama, was literally the pico bottom. George having a midlife crisis, just like subtweeting people on Twitter. Ben basically blowing up. You know, like it was literally that literally marked the pico low, huh? She filed for divorce. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
You know, I'm gonna tell you right now, she'll be thankful in a few years when the SEC comes out. But good for her. Good for her, man. Bethany Armstrong. You know, I think Bethany Armstrong deserves this, man. You know, I think she deserves this.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Good for her, man. And listen, it is what it is. Actually, I know nothing about those two, so I'm not really going to comment too much, but I don't think you should ever take that type of treatment from anyone, you know, but that's just my opinion. Some people do, and then they cry about it later, and it's like, you did that to yourself. You stayed with that person. I mean, I understand you're crying, but you did that to yourself. So I'm happy for her in that aspect, for not taking that type of treatment. Let's see. Shout out to Neil Bogan. 50% of profits. Let's go, man. Let's see. Ben will be begging for lawyer money and his sheep will give it to him. Listen, I've always said this, man. People will be fans of who they want to be fans of, but man, people have the memory of a damn sheep in this space. So someone could scam people for $1 million, and then a week later they'll be like, "I love you." You know, like people have the memory of a sheep in this space. But I've always said that, man. I think the best thing you can do is just have morals, and I think the people who do that stuff will it's eventually going to come back and bite them in the ass if it already hasn't already. You know, karma's a bitch. I've always said that. If it doesn't happen now, it'll happen later. VPAD buyers still follow Crypto. Crypto. Well, listen, I think we all talked about some type of altcoin that we liked and it went lower, right? I think the difference is when you're paid to shill an altcoin, right? And then it goes down. I think that's completely different. Completely different. You know? If you just like something, like, oh, okay, I like INJ, and then it goes down tomorrow, it's like, it's a multi-billion-dollar coin. Like, it's not going to affect the price. But if you're shilling like this altcoin with a $50,000 market cap, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's a little bit different, man. You know. Let's see. Shout out to Woods and Waters, man. You're the homie. Dion said Ben doesn't. Okay, no more Ben talk, guys. No more Ben talk. No more Ben talk. Hope everything works out for them, and I hope listen, all you can do is hope the best for someone and hope that they learn a lesson on what to not to do in the future, right? That's all you can do. Everyone's trust wallet is glitching. Yeah, I heard something about that on Twitter, man. I heard something about that on Twitter, dude. Anyways, 33,715. This could have been. I think if Bitcoin can reclaim this low right here, then it'll be interesting. We'll see. But you get a little bit M formation on the 15-minute time frame. The 15-minute time frame, and that's my favorite time frame. I love the 15-minute time frame actually. It's just clean, the 15-minute. But that's what we got. Hope you know we blame last night's stream for this price drop. This price drop? This ain't no different than what Bitcoin's been doing. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, by the way, I beat Hans in the chat. He bet me $20. It's funny. This is funny. This is funny. It's no shade of Hans. I think it's actually hilarious. Hans bet me 2 days ago that he thinks Bitcoin will go to 25K before it got over 32K. And then in less than 12 hours, Jordan wins $20. I told him to keep it and throw it in INJ. Hans, you better be throwing that $20 in INJ, my friend. If you're not throwing that $20 in INJ, I will be very, very upset because that $20 in INJ will get you a vacation in 2 years. So put that $20 in INJ. Okay? I'm dead serious. Okay? I'm dead serious. If you don't put it in INJ, I want that $20. Give me that $20 back. Shit, man. We have to reset the RSI. Yeah, we probably do. I mean, the 15-minute is back down at the lows. The 4 hour is the one that probably, needs a little reset. We talked about the daily earlier. The daily can stay high for a long time. The 4 hour, though, might need a little bit of a reset, though. Let's see. Stardog said we're going to 12K now. Oh, God. I think some of you guys are trolling, man. I really, really do. Let's do a poll. Now that the price is moving down, you actually might get an accurate poll. Let's do this. Will Bitcoin hit 36, let's do 36K or 30K first? 36K, 30K. 30, actually, let's up it because we're right in the middle. Let's do 37K. 37K or 30K, fellas. We're right in the middle, 33,500. So we got no excuses. Which one will Bitcoin hit first? Let me know in the chat. We got a red day today, which is perfect because that evens it out a little bit. If we do this during a green day, everyone's going to be bullish. But we got a red day today. We got a red day today. Look at it, look at the difference between a red day and a green day. I love this market, man. I love this market, bro. Like it was like 70% bullish yesterday. Now we got almost 60% bearish. You got to love this market, my friends. You got to do it. You got to do it. By the way, if you guys had to go out right now and get some type of unhealthy food to eat, you had to choose one thing. We got one meal you can go off, okay? What are you getting? What food are you getting, my friends? I want to know what food you're getting. It could be anything. But you get one meal. You don't care about health. You just want to have a nice, delicious dinner. What are you getting, man? What are you getting? Because you know what? Today, I don't know why. I'm feeling something unhealthy today. I am. I'm in the mood for something unhealthy today, guys. Sushi? Oh, come on. That's the best you got? I like sushi, but a lot of you guys are saying sushi. Burger, Virgil's Barbecue. Franco, I need to get to the city, but next time I'm in there, I got to get Virgil's Barbecue. Virgil's Barbecue. I keep forgetting about Virgil's Barbecue. You know why? Because there's this really good. Usually when we go to the city, there's this. We either get Chipotle, or there's this really good donor place, which is like. It's like a sandwich with lamb and some veggies. It's very good. But one of these days I'll have to say, sorry, I'm getting Virgil's Barbecue. Lamb curry. Oof, man, that sounds good. You know what I just figured out, guys, the other day? I didn't even know this the other day. Can I tell you this? I didn't even know that a lamb was... Well, I kind of knew, but I never really thought about it this way. I knew this, but I didn't think about it from the food perspective. A lamb is basically a baby goat, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Actually, no, sheep. Sorry. A lamb is a baby sheep. But we don't... And maybe, I was confused about this the other day because I mean, I'm just going to let you know, but like, a lamb is a baby sheep, and we eat lamb, but we don't eat sheep. I was totally confused, you know, because I get, you know, sometimes we eat baby stuff, right? Some people, I mean, this is going to go down the wrong path. I know sometimes we eat like veal, which is a baby cow, right? But, I mean, the sheep version of veal, yeah, man. And I was confused, like, do we not eat sheep? Do we not eat sheep? Oh, maybe you guys can inform me on this.
I think we do. It's just it tastes different because it's younger meat.
It's baby sheep, yeah. And I thought that the thing was that I've never eaten a baby. Dave, you never had lamb? If you had lamb, you ate a baby. So you're a liar. You are a liar and a manipulator if you said you never had lamb. I refuse to believe you. If you say you never had veal, I would agree. A lot of people don't have veal. Have the lambs stopped screaming yet? They do. They have stopped screaming. Anyways, let's go check out what's going on in the market here. I think you said Link 6% pullback. Pepe 8% pullback. Crypto face must be pooped right now. Stacks 8% pullback. Got some things still pulling back. I mean, Uniswap. Let's see, FTM. A lot of things still in the green though, which is good. CFX just gave back half that pump. That's crazy, man. Pumped 40% and dumped 20% in one day. That's some serious movement. XRP looks like XRP spiked up to the high and dumped. It actually looks kind of shady right there for XRP. We'll see what happens though. But yeah, other than that, waiting on the corn, man. Waiting on the corn. Bambies are tender. Are you talking about baby? This is so bad. We shouldn't be talking about this. Let's not talk about eating baby animals, man. I love animals, man. You know, I love animals. Let's not talk about eating baby animals, bro. You know, it's not something that you should be talking about. Eating baby animals. Let's see. Joey said we are so back. It was so over. Now it's so back. Oh, look at the poll. Since I crapped on the poll, now everyone's voting bullish. Okay, so we're going to end the poll. What I have to do is I have to let the poll play out, and then comment on the poll. Because as soon as I comment on the poll, everyone starts voting in the opposite way that I'm saying. BlackRock ETF ticker removed. Why is that bad news, though? It doesn't matter. You know? NBA starts tonight. I know, Nola. Let's go, baby. We got NBA starts tonight. I think the Celtics play tonight, man. I'm hyped. I'm freaking hyped. Please take your hands off your pole, said Dave Digital. That's dude. All right. Baby back ribs, bullish. I do like baby back ribs. I actually prefer regular ribs, though. I actually prefer regular ribs with some barbecue sauce. Anyways, Bitcoin's reclaimed that low. Hope you bought the dip. If you bought the dip, congrats. If you didn't buy the dip, well, I didn't buy the dip because I'm streaming, but if you bought the dip, have some chips and dip. There was your chance, Baz. Your chance was right there. Your chance was right there, bro. It just dumped to 33,000. Now it's back up to 34,000. Your chance was there. You can't say you didn't have a chance, my friends. You can't say you didn't have a chance, my friends. All right, guys, I'm getting off. I got some stuff to do today, so I'll be back tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Taco Tuesday. Let's get this shit, man. Let's continue to price in the ETF. Let's continue to price in, kind of price in the halving and just continue to let this ride, man. I did to say people will continue to poop their pants. Buy at smart levels. Don't FOMO into altcoins. Wait for pullbacks on altcoins if you are going to buy them. Other than that, stack sats and be ready to pounce when the time is right for you. All right. Happy Taco Tuesday, guys. Go get your tacos. Go get something unhealthy because life's too short. Life's too short. Eat Chinese food every day. Okay. All right. See you guys. Peace. Now we pump. Now we get off. I caused the dump. I let you guys have a better entry. Now we pump when I get off. All right. Later.